you doing? Just wanted to hop on here real quick and shoot you a message. Diva, allow yourself to live this life while you still have it, while you still have the privilege to do so, while you're still young, while it is still a gift to be alive. Allow yourself to live this life. If you have a project or an idea or some kind of goal that you've had in your heart or on your mind for so long, chase it. Not even chase it, attract it. Entertain the idea, entertain the thought that has been put in your heart and on your mind. Why not? Why not you? Why does it have to be somebody else that achieves the thing that you want to do? If you've seen somebody else do it, isn't that all the confirmation that you need that you can have it too? Or better yet, if it's on your mind and if it's in your heart, then that's more than enough confirmation that you can have it because you already feel it's already been planted in you. Cheers to having more fun, okay? Cheers to doing what you want, living life to the fullest, entertaining your ideas, putting yourself out there, creating, trying again, failing, succeeding. Cheers to it all, okay? Because you only have this one life. You only have this one life. So why not make it everything that you possibly can? Why not entertain those ideas? Why not start those projects? Why not put yourself out there? Why can't it be you? Why does it have to be her? Why does it have to be him? Why can it not be you? Because think about it. We already know what happens when you don't act on your ideas, when you don't chase your dreams, when you don't believe that you can do what it is that you want. You stay the same. You wake up in the same city, doing the same things over and over and over again, or surrounded by the same people who probably don't even have your same ideals in mind, or don't have the kind of goals or mindset that you are trying to create for yourself moving forward. We know what happens when we don't go after the things that we want. We stay the same. We rot away inside, probably. It's not fun. It's not fun. We watch other people reach our goals, and then sometimes we get jealous or envious, and it's like, what's the point of being jealous and envious when you can have those things too? And I understand that some of the reasons why we don't go after the things that we want is because we're so afraid and we're so scared that we'll be rejected or things won't work out, or maybe we're afraid of how much work it'll take. But that's just discomfort speaking. That's just uncertainty and the unknown. And sorry, the fear of unknown speaking. It's not necessarily the goal that you're afraid of. You know, the thing is you have to choose your heart. You have to choose your heart because waking up in the same life that you already know that you hate, going to a job you can't stand, being surrounded by people who complain about the same things every single day, that's hard. That's hard. And most people choose it because it's comfortable, not because they love it, not because it makes them feel good. No, it's just comfortable and it's all they've known. And so when you go after your dreams, it is scary and it is hard, but it's only scary and hard because you don't know it. You're not comfortable with it. And your brain isn't wired for anything but your comfort. And that's why it keeps choosing what it already knows. And so you have to be the one to stand up for yourself and to gently bring your mind and your body to a new place of comfort within that discomfort, i.e., the reality that you want to call in, the goals that you want to accomplish, the life that you want to have. It's just unknown right now. But choosing to believe that you have what it takes to make that goal a reality, choosing to believe that there is more out there for you and walking in that direction, you are training your body, you're training your brain to see those things that were once uncomfortable as something comfortable, as something that's neutral and normal for you. And yes, it's going to be very difficult at first, just like with anything. Anything you try is difficult at first. You're just not used to it. That's really it. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And sometimes not even easier, the more manageable it comes, the more you get used to it. Guys, having fun is the cure. Having fun is the key. Being curious and creative and open is the key. You literally cannot beat someone who is having fun. You can't beat someone who is prioritizing their enjoyment and what feels good to them because they are so focused on those things. They are so focused on being themselves and having fun and creating a space that makes them feel alive. They have no time to worry about what's going on around them because they are so focused in. They are so locked in. And that is why they keep coming out on top. The results will always tip in the favor of someone who is having fun because they are too busy enjoying themselves. They are too busy believing in themselves delusionally, despite what anybody else is saying, and putting their desires first. And because of that, they operate at such an insane level. Like their energy is astronomical that the universe can't even ignore it. They can't help but to respond to that. The universe responds to what it is that you are being. So if you are being someone who genuinely believes that feeling good is the focus, genuinely is chasing what feels good, genuinely is putting their enjoyment and their excitement and their curiosity, they're asking questions. If you are someone like that, that is who you are choosing to be, the world is going to match that. And when you're having fun, flow state finds you. Discipline finds you. Consistency finds you. You don't have to chase these things. It is because that is who you're naturally being. You are naturally someone who likes to feel good. You are naturally someone who is curious and wants to know more. So you keep going, you keep diving, you keep exploring, you keep expanding. When you just throw your hands up and declare that you don't give a fuck anymore and you just let go of control, that is when you make some of your best work. That is when you reach some ungodly amount of abundance of ideas. Like, it is such a beautiful place to be in. And I can relate because lately I had felt the nudge to pick up a project that I had started in like 2022 or 2023. And I had worked on it for a little bit on and off, but like I didn't really do much with it. And so when I went back on it, I had like 10 pages worth of notes and stuff that I was creating on there. And it has now been like 2 or 3 weeks since I felt that initial nudge. I have over 64 pages of notes and things that I have created for this project. And that is all because I allowed myself to follow the nudge. I allowed myself to do what felt good. I was asking questions. Asking questions is so important when you're creating. Asking questions is so important when you're having fun. Like, why are you having fun? What is making this so fun for you? How can I dive deeper and have even more fun? Because when you are curious about your excitement, when you're curious about your curiosity, when you're curious about your fun and your enjoyment, you cannot lose. And you will only become more abundant with ideas and flow state, and the experiences and opportunities start to come to you as well. The feeling of enjoyment, the feeling of excitement, the feeling of curiosity, it lights you up inside. And you can't help but to want to chase that. And because we're humans, we love rewards. We love pleasure. And when you chase that kind of dopamine, when you chase that kind of pleasure, it doubles, it triples, it quadruples. And you continue to invite more of it into you because that is what you're sending out into the world. So the world is going to respond to you the way that you are being. That is going to help you get the most out of your flow state. That is going to help you get the most out of that time and the work and the energy that you are putting into your project or into your creation or into your art. It is so, so important that you remain as curious as possible, as interested and engaged as possible when you are creating, because that is going to allow you to create some of your best freaking work ever. Do y'all hear that? Yeah, it's good. Anything to say? Right. Like I've said before, when you are having fun, you cannot be beaten. You cannot be beaten. You're, first of all, you can't even be worried about the competition because you are already doing the most just by having fun. You're already 10 steps ahead of someone who is way too in their mind, who is observing their every single step. And you are having fun. You are so focused on being that you don't have time to second guess yourself. You don't have time to overthink or question your capabilities. You're literally proving that you have what it takes as you continue to be and do and create and put yourself out there. Is that not amazing? Like, it's the cure. It's the freaking cure. Have fun, focus on being, focus on feeling good, and believe that you have what it takes to get what it is that you want. And you will. It's really that simple. If you just allow it to be, it can be that simple. So, yeah, have a good one.